And the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. Excellent show here today. Y'all see the title. Whose war is this? Um, whose war is this? Whose war is this? Whose war is this? What war am I talking about? Excuse me, y'all. I'm talking about the Ukraine-Russia war. As far as America is concerned, uh, as far as America is concerned, so I would say this is Biden's war. This is Biden's war. Okay, that's number one. This is Biden's war. Biden is the one that encouraged it. Him and Boris Johnson from England. They're the ones that hold this war responsible. So, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Chubbs? Chubbs, whose war is this? Whose war is this? Is it Biden's war or is it Trump's war? Whose war is this? As far as America's concerned, I asked this question because they're already trying to paint the narrative and paint the idea as if Trump is responsible for Ukraine losing the war to Russia. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. That is not the case at all. At all. Um, I'm here to tell you that Biden and Trump obviously have two different perspectives on the war. And oh shit, look at this pile, y'all. Hold on, let me show you this pile real quick. Pile against the damn road. They just be dumping shit. Look, whoa. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all saw that, but yeah, they dumping asphalt on the side of the road. Oh well, they dumping stuff on the side of the road, man. I'm just like, wow, they doing. Yeah, it's you can tell it's springtime. You can tell it's springtime, summertime, springtime. Truckers be doing all kind of wild stuff, especially the ones working at night. They will just dump a load anywhere here in Georgia. So part of the Georgia culture, man, for a lot of these new truck drivers, man, they get in. Oh shit, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, there we go. Got to get in the motion, get in the roof. So yeah, whose war is this? So yeah, they're already trying to paint the narrative that um, because it's pretty much it's a loss on Ukraine's side. The demands Ukraine is making, Zelensky said he wants back Zaporozhye, he wants back Luhansk and Donetsk. He wants Bakhmut. He wants all these territories returned to him. And the ceasefire, right? Hey, Beverly, how you doing? How you doing, Beverly? Um, and maybe Chubbs, you can help me, Beverly. Maybe you can help me out. Europe is demanding a ceasefire from Russia. Oh gosh, Europe, NATO, they are demanding a ceasefire from Russia. Ah, I'm gonna have to do a show called Voices from the Civil War, or Ghosts from the Civil War. I don't know, voice. Oh man, since when do you got two? warring countries, right? One being Russia, one being Ukraine. Russia's whipping Ukraine. Since when do since when does the losing side demand a ceasefire from the winning side? Since when in history do they do that? Since when in history Ukraine should give up? Beverly, they've gotten to the point. Trump made such a good point. I don't know if you heard his press conference. He said, "How do you go to war with a country, a bigger country, and don't have the damn, and then you got to borrow damn weapons?" Man, Trump is the most common sense president of all time. He deserves Mount Rushmore just for the common sense. Like, that's even in the Bible. I don't know if you guys are Christians. You know, Jesus talked about how there was a king. And it was just pointed out to me. I was like, wow, it's even in the Bible, man. Even Jesus, man. He said, you had two kings. One king had 300 troops. One king had 30,000 troops. And the one, and he was, I'm paraphrasing. Basically, Jesus was saying, the one with the less troops needs to sit down. But, you know, just sit down and negotiate. Be humble and negotiate. I'm sorry, this thing keeps moving around, y'all. Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, this thing keeps moving around. I got to fix this camera. It's a new stand, so y'all know I got a new stand where it shows a full view, but I haven't tightened it down and adjusted it quite. Okay, I just tightened it down. Hopefully it don't stand because there's a lot of bumping going on the truck. But we have the situation with Russia being the bigger country with more resources, and they're constantly mounting up for an offense. They're mounting up for a spring offensive. And in this spring offensive, Putin plans to march forward. Let me say that again, because I think you guys, you don't have to be military to understand this. He's mounting up an offensive, not defense, an offensive to move forward. Okay? Now, moving forward, that means taking Odessa, possibly Krakow. You're talking about moving forward, and moving forward meaning taking more territory. Now, I've listened to other shows talking about, oh, they might give the narrative of Putin, you know, and Trump, you know, Trump losing the war. This will be Trump's legacy. No, first of all, this is not Trump's war. This is Biden's war. That's number one. That's number one. This is Biden's war. This is not Trump's war. So this does not fall on Donald Trump. Donald Trump campaigned to end the war. And in the war, ending the war will happen under Trump. That'll be his legacy. Trump's legacy will be to end the war. Now, Trump is not responsible for Ukraine losing. Ukraine was already losing the war. Chubb said Zelensky, the wannabe woman, should have took Trump's deal. Right, right, because Chubbs, Zelensky taking the deal. If he would have took the deal right when he showed out at the White House, um, that would have saved him what land they have as of right now. As of right now, they're going to lose Odessa. They're going to lose Odessa and possibly Kharkiv. Kharkiv, is it Kharkov? No, Kharkiv. Kharkiv. Kharkiv and Odessa, they're going to lose it because Putin is setting up an offensive right as we speak. Right now, he's setting up a. You know, if you've been following the war, every time it gets warm, Russia moves forward. They move forward. You know, they try to stay reserved in the wintertime because Russia knows better. They don't want to push their troops out there in the cold. Because it can be quite devastating. So Russia is always reserved in the wintertime. This has been going on since the Napoleonic era, since uh, since Catherine the Great, since World War II. Russia has always reserved their troops in the wintertime, and then when it gets warmer, then they push forward. And once they push forward, they're going to be unstoppable. So it's like, yeah, Beverly Chubbs, yeah, Zelensky should have gave up a long time ago, and he would have saved a little bit of land that he could have saved the land. He could, I'm just wow. Oh God, this he could have saved the land that he could have saved the land that he currently possesses, which he is about to lose. Because once Russia pushes forward, that land that Russia takes over is going to be non-negotiable. It's not going to be up for negotiation. What Putin takes, Putin is going to keep. It's just that simple. What Putin takes, Putin is going to keep. And by him taking Odessa and taking Kharkiv, um, and I don't know if I've even told y'all about Kursk. Kursk is a region inside of Russia. And did this guy break down? No, he didn't break down. Okay, he was waiting for the light. Um, oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. Zelensky tried to send troops as a diversion into Russia in a region called Kursk. That was an utter failure. Putin pushed him out, and so now Zelensky back is really against the wall. It's really, really against the wall, and he doesn't know um, how to just come to the table and say, okay, look, let's do, you know, part of that ceasefire that Europe is pushing for is has been broken. As you know, I talked about how they invaded Ukraine, invaded Kursk, and they shot into was that Kursk they shot into? They shot some into some damn military base where they holding planes that um, some bombers, and those bombers, some of them have nuclear attachments to them. So they drone that being Ukraine with Zelensky, and um, what had happened was the guys in Kursk they got trapped, and that's why Trump got on TV and said, "Man, just have be merciful." He was telling Putin to be merciful to those guys in Kursk because the guys in Kursk were cornered. So Trump was saying he's telling Putin, "Man, just be merciful to him. Just be merciful." And somehow Zelensky's not getting the message that he done lost. He lost, but I don't put the blame all Chubbs. I don't put the blame all on Zelensky because NATO's to blame for this too. And like I said yesterday, we're going to end up leaving NATO. This is my prediction, y'all, because NATO has an agenda and Trump has an agenda, and these are two different agendas. These are two different agendas, and because these are two different agendas, things aren't going to work out for us in NATO being together, and so we're going to have to split away from NATO because NATO has different agendas. NATO wants to go to war, but see, the funny part about NATO is that they don't want to go to war without us. We don't want to go to war, so either NATO's going to have to capitulate to Trump's will, or we're going to break away, or Trump has to break away from them because these people are not um, respecting Trump, his position, his authority. They have a whole different agenda. They apparently didn't see Trump's rallies when he said, "I'm going to end that war. I want to end the war." Uh, He has not signed off on any condemnation that NATO made up. Oh, say Biden, Bill, Bill up, the actor doesn't want to play the players